Welcome back to the Carmerspeed Garage. Today is a part I actually scooped from Carmerspeed.com. Duh! We're building out the parts website. We got some good things cooking. I'm excited about it and for what's after this car. If you watch the community tab, by the way, there's polls of what car may be coming next on my channel, and then there's a clear understanding of what you want to see next though if you're watching these videos. Let's just say I'm doing my best to do both. And I'm really excited about it. And it has to do with getting parts from Carmerspeed.com. That's what's gonna make it possible to do both. So when you guys support the channel, you grab your parts like this Turbosmart. I ordered it, we're hooked up with distribution now, which is crazy. We're connected to like deep parts of the automotive industry that I didn't even know really existed at high levels. We worked super hard to get there. And now I ordered this part through our own site and it got to my house in 2 days. That's rad, so rad. As long as things are in stock, which they are with the distribution center, you can get it. So this is a Turbosmart wastegate actuator, and we're gonna be installing it on the Focus RS behind me because I talked to Alan over at Edge Autosport, and he's like, hey, before you tune it, Cam, I really want you to put a wastegate actuator on it. And the wastegate actuator controls the wastegate. Thank you, Justin, for showing us what a wastegate actuator does. Much better at explaining behind the keyboard than me right now. But I understand it, and this I'm hoping will smoothen up the power band with the turbo, and it will be more precise so that Alan is happy with tuning it and the car will run great. So let's open the box and see what a wastegate actuator looks like. Little Turbosmart sticker. Internal wastegate actuator. I'm anxious to see how this is to install. It's a little deep in there. There's some nuts in there to lock this in place, but this screws onto the end like this, and then this attaches to the turbo. Then a vacuum line attaches right here, and this thing actually moves, this rod. You should be asking yourself, where is the turbo wastegate actuator? And it's right there. Follow the intake to the turbo, which is way back there, which you cannot see. So we gotta get this out of the way. To get this out of the way, we gotta get this out of the way. So let's make some space. Pull off rubber caps from windshield wipers. Pull off the vents here. 15 mil. Go to the elbow on the windshield wiper and press down on it. Like jump on it with your hand and then try and pull, and then it will come off. T30 Torx. Push up from the back side. Get this line loose that's attached to the intake. 7 mil. Get the intake loose. The intake is mounted up right here, 8 millimeter. Get this nut all the way off. Well, actually, that's a bolt. That bolt. Now this intake should be loose. Now this piece will come off. Coming over to this side of the intake, there's a 10 millimeter here. This piece has a hose attached to it back here. Now, this hose that's attached to the back of the intake, you pinch it where the little groupy spots are on both sides and it'll slide off. Now I gotta figure out how to disconnect this from the turbo. Straightforward. I'm gonna sneak my 7 mil up in there. Oh. Alright, found an issue. This little guy, is it a 12? It is. Yeah, this rotates out. I've never seen that. It's all plastic. Huh. Never seen that before. Should be able to pull the intake straight up. Yep. Oh, look at that. If you see some oil here, don't be alarmed. It's not a big deal. But if you look deep inside your intake and you see oil everywhere, then you got a problem. Let me show you where the wastegate actuator, oh, there it is. There's a stock one. I gotta get that vacuum line off and this heat shield, it looks like, for the turbo. This is gonna be really easy on you, a little bit difficult on me, but you'll have everything you need to know in case you purchase this yourself with the link in the description and have it installed by yourself at home. PV blaster on both of the bolts you're about to witness. Pro tip, if you want to film in tight spaces, use your phone. It has the flash on it. That's pretty cool. You can get in the crevice. So 13 mil with a 1/4 inch drive, a little nice and tight in here. Gonna pull her off. I used the e-torque socket, but then I used the 13 and it came out easier. I was a little nervous about this, but we good. Noise. You'll love to see it. Doink. Can we get to the other side? The bingo. Hey. Oh, it do be like that. Just me. My last install on the RS. If you want to buy this car, shoot me an email, Alford@CarmerSpeed.com. She's a ripper. She's going to be more of a ripper after this by the end of this video. And then the next car we're going to get is an absolute ripper. And then the car we're also going to get for the Carmer Speed channel is what you guys want to see. So it's going to get double sick lately. Bingo. So I saw a video where a homie took this motor mount loose right here and shifted the motor that way. So that's in my head right now. This is gonna come back out of the way. Oh, now we can see up in there. Oh, we're going deep. I wanna do what that homie did because I don't wanna go underneath the car. So I gotta get this expansion tank out of the way. Carefully. So now I'm gonna loosen these two, which those look like 15. I'm gonna take a gamble. 15, here we go. Can he do it? Oh! Gotta get them skills, boy. Editor Justin and I just saw Theo Von live. That dude is cracked in real life. Seeing him an hour straight was different than TikTok. Homie's cracked out in real life. Really funny opener. Middle, I was like, yeah, whatever. And then at the end, it got funny. But I'm not really a comedy guy at all. It just kind of gives me the ooh. I'm like, I don't know if it's like my parents made me a sis. But Theo, specifically, he makes me like comedy. He's just funny. I like how descriptive he is. Okay, got this out. Those were pretty easy to get off, but I'm genuinely stunned how smooth this one came off once it cracked loose. T30 Torx. This is loose now, because that's the third one. I'm probably gonna have to bend this to get it out of here. Come on, buddy. That's the guy. To make even more room with this motor mount, all I did was grab this with my Maxi gloves, the Maxi Flex in the description in my Amazon storefront. Grab right here, yank! And then it slid back a little bit to make some space. So that's cool. Now we need to get that circlip on the back side of this, holding this onto the wastegate. I need a mirror. Had to go to Harbor Freight so we can see the backside where that circlip is. Got both mirrors. I didn't even own a single one and I accidentally bought this. Oops. It's gonna match everything else. See how this one does. I don't know about this one. Looky there. Bingo. Circlip, time to come out. Time to come and play. This should do the trick. Found the most perfect magnet so this circlip does not go anywhere. Bendy on the end. Look at that thing. Sheesh. So I'm talking about doing surgery out here. Oh, see, it's already stuck on that. Just put it right there and zap. I gotta keep that magnet on it. Oh, did you see that? That was slick. This combo, that clip. I think I just promoted myself from novice to professional. Now for the fun part, putting it back on. That's something I'm not looking forward to. But we're this deep, so we'll figure it out. Now, is this just... Yep, that just pops off. This is the wastegate, opening and closing. That's gonna fall. Now we just got these two 8 or 10 mils. I want this thing squeaky clean. So I'm just gonna give her the treatment. You already know. 1/4 inch drive or die on this setup. Is it an 8 mil? Let's find out. It is not. 10 mil, 10 mil. I don't want to do the back one first. If I can get it in there. Come on. The two nuts that go on the back of the wastegate right here we were just working on. The top one was easy to get to. The lower one was not as easy. What I did, I used this, barely had enough room to break it loose with my Maxi Flex gloves with all this grip on my fingers. I used the socket with my finger, put it in there, loosened it all the way off. Now we're able to get this out. Voila. Oh. Now putting the circlip back is gonna be fun. The part you've all been waiting for is setting the preload. As you can see, this is marked. Don't want to mess that up. You can see the difference. So we need to set the preload correctly, and this turbo setup is a 5mm preload. So I'm gonna thread this on barely, and we're gonna set the starting point, and then we're gonna get the 5mm of preload. So I'm gonna slide this in here. I'm gonna pull this back. I definitely need two hands back here. There. That's it right there. Okay, so we need to go 5mm from here. So I want this to stay exactly like that. So I'm gonna mark, follow the line. Those two need to line up. I'm gonna flip it over. So in case I need to rotate it one way. Now I'm safe, super safe. And I'm gonna go up here, grab this caliper measurement tool, turn it on. Millimeters, there's 5. This 12mm wrench is exactly 5mm. So what I'm gonna do, I lowered the nut. I'm gonna get it so this barely fits in there. It's about right. Then all I gotta do is screw this down, bingo, and tighten the nut against it. Stick your screwdriver to hold it still. Then I'll put my 12mm wrench on here and tighten these. Now for the fun part of gripping this enough to get it in. So the challenge is, this needs to stay up on the turbo, and I gotta get this extended over. Welcome to science class. Air compressor with this type of chuck, internal wastegate actuator. Now what happens, and why is this one better? Get a little boosty. Oh, she's going up a little bit. Look at that smooth up and down motion. Boom, boom, boom. So it's like whap, 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 whap. And that's how an internal wastegate actuator works. Let's go try the stock one real quick. Whoa. It's not nearly as smooth. This is controlling the boost. You like floor it, and it gets stuck at the top. It won't come down fast. Like, we don't want that shiz to be buttery. I don't like it. It's like, and it comes down. Then you go Turbosmart. Just butter. Cool. Well, that upgrade's worth it, because this controls your boost. That just makes your power band smoother, everything. That's why they talk about how necessary this is. I almost didn't do it, but I felt peer pressure to do you guys right out there, and to make the best install videos. So let's get it in there. Hopefully this will fit. Slide this in. Please fit here. Stay there. This is like that arcade game with the claw. That's the move. Left hand holding it, both of them, connect them, while the right hand puts the air chuck to the tip. Booyah! Carefully release. I got my deal from Amazon Magnetic. Protect it from this. I'm just leveling up this install. Call me a pro. Once we make it past putting the circlip on, green lights. I'm taking this thing to the gym tonight. Your turn, little buddy. Come with me. We're going no glove for this part. Oh, that's risky. Maybe a claw on something? That's so sketch. Okay, gripped tight. Reach in from the backside. Okay, let's look at it. Oh, no, don't flash, Milwaukee light. No, no, you died at the wrong. Gosh dang it. My old roommate Andy gave me the most clutch cube light. I'm going in. Nowhere to put the camera right now. Well, my friends, take a gander. Yeah, that's what's up. Your boy got it. How did he do it? My broken magnet. I got it started, as you guys saw. And then if this corner was the clip, I just snuck this in there and I went, and it went a little bit, and then I grabbed another edge of this, even more on the edge, and I was like, and it snapped in. O'Reilly's Titan magnet. Saving the day. All I gotta do now is put it back together. Easy part. After a little bit of elbow grease, we're back in action. Oh, do you hear that? I am now flashing the base map from Alan. At Edge Autosport, Alan's been supporting me since day one, and the Focus ST days. All the Mazda Speed 3s now, and now the RS. If you guys need a tune, Alan's the guy. Alan does much more than EcoBoost platforms, the Mazda Speed engines. He knows his stuff. You don't have to worry about reliability. You know your car's gonna run good, and he knows exactly what to look for. He's looking out for knock, making sure ignition timing is mature and responsible, but the car is having fun, so that you're having fun, and getting the most out of your car in the smartest way possible. I can say this with confidence because I've talked to Alan a lot over the years, and I see what he does. You can follow him on Facebook, Instagram, and all that, and see him at the drag strip fine-tuning Supras and RS3s and these cars and much, much more. All right. We got the access port out. All the numbers are looking good. Exhaust valve is open. You can rev it to like 4,000. And it won't really burble too much, so that's cool. This thing is feeling so nice with that new motor mount. You can tell the boost is smooth now. I'm gonna give you a road through the gears now. You know it's good when the backpack's on the other side of the car. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Dude, they always get so sick at the end. Oh, it drives so good now. I don't know if you ever noticed me complaining in previous videos about how like jolty the power band can be. It was that Wastegate actuator. That thing sucked. It did not bring the boost on smooth, and now it drives so smooth. Literally better than the ST used to. I wish I would have done this upgrade on that car, even though it's not as much of a problem. Oh my load. Dude, I've never had that much fun driving that car. I'm so ticked. I don't even want to go to the gym, I want to go drive. Awesome upgrade today. If you haven't done a recirculation valve yet, you should. I have this video right here for you. Makes the car make some cool turbo noises. Go check it out right here. Get yourself familiar with it. And we have the parts on Karma Speed for you.